think we all had situations in life where we wondered why can't we understand each other's point of view. Like sometimes you're basically talking about the same thing but in completely different ways. You hear the other person but somehow you still feel misunderstood. And first of all, we need to understand like we are all different. We have different experience, different values, different ways of processing life, and this is so naturally we won't always think in the same direction. But like sometimes these misunderstandings can feel much deeper than that. Like you ask someone for advice and they explain their thoughts from their own perspective. Their intentions may be good, but deep inside you realize they don't fully understand what you're actually trying to say or what you are feeling. And as someone who enjoys exploring astrology, I've started looking at these situations from a different perspective. Like astrology for me is like lens that can help understand people better. So when we talk about emotions or feelings and how we react during conversations, one of the first things astrologers look at is the moon sign. Like the moon represents our emotional world, our instinctive reactions, like what makes us feel safe and understood. And like for example, my mom and me, we like have opposite moon signs. I have Scorpio moon and my mom have Taurus moon, and it's in astrology it's called opposition, and I tend to experience emotions very deeply. Like I often analyze my feelings, and such situations can stay with me like for a long time actually. And my mom on the other hand is much more emotionally grounded. Like she always grounds me, like from my birth. She always grounds me, and she's usually able to move on from things more quickly and doesn't always feel the need to dive into the emotional depths of the situations. And neither of us right or wrong. Like I overthink too much and my mom too, more grounded. And I really, I think I'm really blessed that I have my mom, because she always, she's always helped me with all my overthinking phase. And I think that sometimes many of us forget that, we are all different, and sometimes people aren't trying to misunderstand us. They are simply viewing the same situation through a completely different emotional lens. And through all of this, I realized something that actually, brought me a sense of peace. I can listen to advice and, I can hear different opinions, but I still have the right to choose what feels right for me. Like we were all born with our own individuality, our own lessons to learn, our own karma and our own path to follow. And that's why I think it's so important to stay aligned with your path, with your own journey, instead of trying to live according to someone else's expectations. And even our parents, the people who loved us the most, may see life from a completely different perspective. They have their own experience, their own fears, their own lessons to learn, and sometimes their path simply isn't meant to match ours. And that doesn't mean they are wrong, and doesn't mean we are wrong either. Like it simply means that this is your life. You are the one living it. You are the one making the choices, learning the lessons, and creating your own story. And sometimes understanding that can bring you a lot of peace. So stay blessed and see you soon.